Now it's Trossard. He's got away. Rafinha is onto it. And a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Batistuta. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! It's in! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Port are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Valde. Now there's a fine ball, and it's Kimmich. He's having a shot! Corner number 2 then. Soboslai goes short. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Rafinha. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Berbatov. Paredes demonstrating his defensive quality there. Trossard. Can he get on the end of this? Played out to the left flank. Looking to play him in. Pau Kubasi deals with that comfortably. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That's a good ball out wide. Can he get it through? Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rudy. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Port coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Port just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So right back into the action.
Port definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in...
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He's having a good look here. Pedri. And that is a little undercooked. Quality ball. Rafinha, shot, surely! It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Iniesta. Messi. Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pedri. It's run loose here. Trossard has found the net here, of course. Just eases him off the ball. And this is Berbatov. Rudiger simply refused to... Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He'll fancy himself from here. Great chance here to level it up. Szoboszlai! Superb from Szoboszlai! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Spain are all square. Oh, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Trossard. Messi! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Spain have their third corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Port have the chance to go the other way. Oh, shoot! And Messi! Goal! Spain! And the comeback is complete! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Spain with the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Szoboszlai promptly onto that, and that is that. Great vision. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Not the most accurate pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Messi. Berbatov. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And now they can clear their lines. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Szoboszlai. That's going wide left. Kubasi. Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 7. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Frustratingly close. Ball is over the line. Balde. And Kubasi. Szoboszlai. Yamal. Oh, nice touch. Bailey. Port are looking to break at pace. And it's Pedri, distributed tidily. Nice interception, well timed. Picked out brilliantly. Into the last quarter of an hour.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he is going into that little black book.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
The two
15,
coaches are signalling
Messi.
changes here,
El
both at the
dorsal
same time.
18.
So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Well, he's seen that early. Gabriel Jesus! And there's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Port dragged themselves back again.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. Neymar, rapid and full of intent. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shevchenko! Oh, good save. He's read that very well. They're up to 5 corners now. Soboslai with the short one. And that's... And the finish! Goal! Spain! Into the lead once more. Spain leading now.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Spain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. They get a throw in. Pinged towards the front line. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's in! We thought they were done, but never say never! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Spain really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Back to parity, and there's bare chance for a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills! This might just do it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Spain look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
Real chance! And it's in! They have stolen level at the last! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Petrauda. Pedro Neto. Played into space. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Nothing in it still. We move to extra time, so we are still gridlocked.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Port displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. And he's managed to get rid. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That has not gone well. Fermin is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Hernandez. He's through here. Good ball, good take. Goes for a shot! Van Dijk gets it away. Petrauda. And it's Paredes. Looking for the run. That is ended up in no man's land. Hernandez. And here's Neymar. That's a little off target. Yamal. He can run onto that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Neymar. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Big chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? So just 15 minutes still to come. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. The team's then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 7. El dorsal
Exhaustion,
5,
physical and
el dorsal
mental.
4.
Will we find a winner?
Serán sustituidos por el
Well, this
dorsal
really has
21,
been an
el
epic
dorsal
encounter,
23,
and there are some tired
el
limbs
dorsal
out there.
10.
How much more can the players give? No, that's been intercepted. Vitinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's good play. And here's Mbappe. Chance! And again! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rudiger tries to clear. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Paredes gets it away. Foot in. And it's Kimmich. That ball looks a good... There's the shot! Oh no, this does not look good. Now it's Danny Olmo. Good claim, no margin for error there. And he thumps it clear. That'll be a throw. Port, moments now away from seeing this one out. Paredes. Rodri, not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Mbappe! Tomori attempts a clearance. All hands on deck for this one. They've played it short. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's going to be a booking. And that will be the final act. Port have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Neymar, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.